There we go, that's better. My camera battery's dying, which I have to go get another one here pretty soon. So next thing you want to clean, you want to make sure you have safety glasses on. I'm not saying that to just be a geek or anything. You want to have safety glasses because if you get this stuff in your eyes, it burns like crap. So you want to spray in there after you get your safety glasses on. Spray in here. Good 1 second spurge in there. Go through this hole, that one. Here's all the way around except for the screw holes. You don't have to go into those. So you just go into all of these, make sure everything's all clean. That's a screen in there. You want to make sure this is all clean in there. So we're going to spray that all out. We're going to do that off camera once again. You just want to spray the general area too. See, that just sprayed in my eyes and I have glasses on, so I'm safe. If you have any cuts, this stuff burns like nothing else. Like it's like the worst burning feeling you can feel, and your burns is worse than lemon juice. Your burns, it just hurts. Okay, we got that all cleaned out. As you can see, it's nice and clean now. So we're going to turn it on the flip side. Going to spray this all out. And after you assemble this, if it's still having a problem, try to check this out. They're hard to pull off, and usually when you pull these pieces out, you need to replace them. I wouldn't even try to put the old one back in if you pull it out, because it bends it. And it's snowing again. You can hear the snow. Whoa, it's really starting to snow. If you can hear that. But we're going to spray that off now. There we go. This will spray it out now. So you're going to want to sit this on its side. You want to spray these out too. There's one on here. It's on the other half that it's on. But you want to spray that out. I just did that already. So you're going to want to sit this on the side that has a closed one. Sometimes these don't have chokes. So, oh, I forgot one more thing. You want to open the choke up all the way. You want to open this up all the way. Like so, and you want to spray out in there too, because there can be gunk build up in there. So we got that all cleaned out. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to spray one little piece of it real quick. Okay. Ah, it's going to fall off. There we go. So we're going to go into this now. I'm going to pull this first clear diaphragm off. If I can here. There we go. Clear diaphragm. I want to be very, very careful with this. If this bends at all, it will not work. If you can see that there. You want to just spray the general area. Get it all cleaned out. If you feel sliminess on any of these parts, I see that's nice and clean. If you feel sliminess on any of these parts, make sure that sliminess is gone by the time you got it clean. Because if the sliminess is still there, it's not clean. I'm going to actually spray this some more. I just found some more slimy. There we go. So that's all nice and sprayed off now. I want to make sure your hands are clean, like throughout this whole procedure. You're not going to pull this black one off. You're just going to spray in all these holes. You want to make sure this is clean. This little circle right here is clean. You just want to make sure all these pathways are open. So they, so they just can breathe and let fuel in and out. And once again, you're going to want safety glasses. And you just spray the general area, you know. And then you spray through that one tube, if you can. It's sometimes a one-way valve. I forgot. See that side. On the flip side, that's your bubbler. Definitely spray this out. Try to make a good seal, spray that out, and the same with the other one. I just want to make sure those are clean, especially if you're having pressure bubble problems. Make sure you're careful though, because it will spray back into your mouth, into your eyes, into your nose. This stuff is nasty. You don't want to get it in your mouth or nose or anything. So now we're just going to reassemble it. Let's see. I'm going to do bubbler. No, bubbler's not first. Get the carburetor. And I'm going to set this right over here. I'm going to set this up so I can sit the carb on it. So we're actually going to do the big main diaphragm first. Excuse me. Make sure all of the holes are aligned. There's even a hole right there to align it to. I'm going to flip this around so it fits snugly. Now you're going to want to put the screws back in. You want to make sure they're the right screws, that is. I'm going to screw those on and come right back. Alrighty, I've got that back on, sprayed this off, resprayed this off, so now you can just set this down. It's not going to hurt anything. Now we're just going to put that diaphragm back on. I'm running out of time here, so I've got to hurry. I want to make sure this clear diaphragm is on the right way because there's a lot of one-way valves. If those one-way valves are on wrong, they'll go the wrong way around and they just won't work. So, oh, that's wrong. Okay. See, that's on right. And now when you put this back on, you want to make sure there's no hair, no dirt, no anything under the clear. You want to push your throttle back, pull it around. Now it's going to line up and kind of click in, if you will. Nope. Clear diaphragm came off. That happens a lot. Just want to make sure that diaphragm's on there tight. I want to flip this around. Put that on there. It kind of clicks in. Sometimes it will. And you just want to make sure that doesn't shift at all. Now we're going to put the bubbler back on and screw it down. Alright, I got that bubble back on. And now your carb is complete. Now when you put it back on, if you're still having bogging issues and maybe you want idle, maybe you won't go top speed, and you tried adjusting both of the screws. There's high and low. Low is white, high is red. Think of red as in redlining your car. Red is in high, like high revs. Low is white. So if you're still having problems with that, and you don't have these funny little plastic things, if you can see those, back it up here. If you don't have these funny little plastic things, and you can just screw them in and screw them out. If you're still having problems, you want to take this bottom half off and the top half off. You screw those screws all the way out. Make sure you don't get them mixed up, because if you mix them up, your carb won't work again until you turn the other way around. You know, you pull those out, and sometimes the jets in there will be plugged, and you just take your can, you put them in the hole, you spray around in there. You do it on the other one, and you watch where it sprays out of from here and here, and you just spray into those holes also, and it'll just clear everything up. And some people use compressed air and blow through there. I just use carburetor cleaner. They use carburetor cleaner and compressed air, that is. But that's how you rebuild a carb. And to stop sludge from building up here in here very much anymore, I use B12 Chem Tool. It's a field treatment. It's a Berryman, B-E-R-R-Y-M-A-N. It's a Berryman product. It's called B12 Chem Tool, and this stuff is awesome. You're supposed to only put 1 ounce of it per gallon. I put it in all my machinery. It just works so well. It just keeps everything clean. It keeps the moisture out of your fuel. Just works great. It's very acidic. Not acidic. What am I saying? It's very strong. Don't use it in diesels. Don't do that. You don't want to get on your skin. You don't want to get it on paint. If you get it on paint, it will peel paint if you leave it there long enough. But I use that stuff in everything. So we're going to put it back on, the carb back on the weed eater, and start it back up. Alright, let's take it outside. Turn your choke on. Make sure it's on. Kill, half choke. Make sure it's warm first. You're supposed to warm your 2 cycles up before you use them. Full choke, or no.